Hi, I'm Lisa Oswald, the Awake channel for the workspace of Pleiadian Great Light Channel. These transmissions create an opening for you to notice your unique energy. They are embedded with awake energy and light information to help you notice the deeper parts of who you are so you can stay connected to your physical body and appreciate all your feelings and emotions. It's time to bring the sense of you home now with nothing left out so you can know why you are here and live a purpose-filled life. This podcast from a Light Body Activation Group session is part 4 in the series, Our Ethereal Origins, and explains who Pleiadian Great Light Channel is. Question: is there anything you would like to say about who Lisa is and her work? Lisa is a fine person walking on the earth now with a new sense of purpose and light. She can share more easily and willingly a greater ability to shine light on many subjects and people's souls. What we'll say about Lisa right now is she is walking around shining light. That's our favorite thing to say about Lisa at this time. Question: how did she get started channeling? She got started channeling with no special background other than blending with us. This energy is universal on the level of consciousness, on the level of awareness. This Pleiadian energy is here to be experienced by many people and kingdoms of consciousness, such as in the animal world. Some of the plant, rock, and mineral worlds also have the unique ability to reflect Pleiadian energy. Pleiadian energy is always here and is currently experienced by this one because it came forward. She was particularly aware of it her whole life in different avenues. While she didn't recognize it for who we are, that energy became part of who she is. It's over lifetimes of working with us in different aspects that she has come to this moment of channeling. Almost all of Pleiadian energy is available to her now. In the past, she was only aware of parts of herself that could reflect and transmit this energy. Now she has a much greater holistic ability to reflect and transmit our Pleiadian energy spaces, and this brings her to this moment of channeling for groups. Channeling for groups is where the most advanced energy can be transmitted. That's why we are especially pleased right now that this meeting has come up. We love Lisa, we love this one, for taking a chance now on the expression of the transmission of this energy in a group. It's a good chance to take, Lisa, so don't be worried about that anymore. Question: who are the Pleiadians, and what is Pleiadian energy? There is no who with us. There's no what with us. This is just an innocent expression. By innocent, we mean a very simple means of expressing a greater wholeness of energy spectrums on a very wide-reaching band of frequencies, making it very harmonious to people, plants, and other conscious entities. Pleiadian energy is pure in the greatest sense that there is no who operating at the core of it. There's no why or what, it just is. Pleiadian energy is that universal frequency this one has been aware of for a long time and can manifest without her being conscious of how she does that. So the why is also unknown to us. The why has no meaning at this point. There is no why as to how this happens. There's no person here making it happen. This is just an unconscious ability by this one to transmit this universally acceptable light and energy. People may think channeling means stepping out of the body to accept some outer influencing entity or consciousness that takes the place of the soul or person that's usually expressing a dwelling in that body. This creates the idea of separation. With Pleiadian energy, there is no possibility of that occurring. Channeling opportunities have always been experienced on this planet, some of which were not Pleiadian in nature. You can make that distinction for people and help them to see this one is channeling energy. A person or a thing is not coming into this one's body. This one has created in her own awareness an opening to receive energy compatible with us and her ability to express this energy. It resonates on the greatest and highest level of souls and beings in the universe and this cosmic creation. Cosmic energy is here at work. What that means is that this one is integrating the experience of universal consciousness on the level of information that she is receiving by transmitting her own energy into the void. This void is receiving this and returning it in its fullest form to her through Pleiadian space. That's why it becomes universally harmonious to all, because Pleiadian space is not yet known by science. In a way, it can be and will be known someday. It's a vortex, a field of vortex energy that is, at this point, imploding on itself continually. These are some of the dark spaces scientists are becoming aware of now. In these dark spaces are many unknown kinds of energy. Pleiadian energy has come forth in such a way that those who can receive this frequency through the knowing part of themselves can also transmit this to others and uplift the whole physical realm through this energy. It is very harmonious, uplifting, and powerfully integrating to all life systems, especially conscious ones. That is what is happening here with this one. While she doesn't realize it completely yet, this process of integrating our energy signature with this one's own unique individual energy signature and the crossing between them and the combustion of energy is taking place unseen. This is being transmitted at this time, along with some information this one's mind can translate and transmit. Two things are happening: transmission through the mind through verbal upliftment to others, and transmission on an energy level from Pleiadian space through her concepts of conscious retainment and understanding this energy through many lifetimes at different levels of appreciating who she is. The process of waking up to her unique ability to accept and transmit this energy is also happening here. By channeling, we mean the ability to create an awareness of the opening in this one between our worlds, between worlds of physical form and energy. That channel is experienced by this one very effortlessly, and she doesn't even know how. It's not very important for her to know how. She doesn't seem to care very much about how this is happening. That's fine. Others will be more interested in that aspect and can ask about it. But this one has little caring for the hows and the whys. That makes it easier for this process to unfold quickly, because the mind is no longer caring about what is happening, how it is happening, and why. How this one channels and how this can be explained to others easily and simply is in terms of some analogies, perhaps of a gardener at work in the garden. This one is the gardener, and the energy being transmitted is the kind that a gardener wishes for in the perfect balance of sunshine, rain, and moisture for the plants. This one is used to thinking about analogies, even though she is unaware. Analogies are helpful for most people. They can reach into people's spiritual understanding of themselves and go a little bit beyond the mind. Analogies of channeling are fine for some, and then for others they will like the nitty-gritty scientific explanation of how energy is transmitted between worlds, between our world of universal vibrations and the physical plane this one is holding open for this to take place. This one holds open a space. It is not really a space. It's more akin to a channel, and that's why we have always used the words channel and channeling. Channeling for this one is holding an awareness of that opening between worlds, between Pleiadian energies that have no boundaries. They can't be isolated in a Pleiadian star system. We don't know how that got connected, but nevertheless, the Pleiadian name suits us fine in the sense we can hold that idea open for others. We can hold that spatial place open for others in their own awareness by using a simple name with no visible attachments available at this time in humankind's awareness. Pleiadian is a rather open-ended word, and it doesn't especially go anywhere with people. If people indicate that someone has seen us, then perhaps it's just on the level of their wishing and imagination. There's no one to see except this one. This one will get connected with us in terms of what people think of Pleiadian energy, and then seeing this form. That's the one thing to be watchful of. This one should not take on a false identity to others as being Pleiadian. That's very important to us so it doesn't confuse people. While people can understand, this one is resonating with Pleiadian history and ancestry. At the same time, we remain unseen. You can reassure them this is more on the level of transmission of light, energy, and information, rather than making a big stand about Pleiadian cell structure, Pleiadian ancestry, and who is a starseed and who is not. That's not very important right now to us. What is important is that people come and feel at home in her presence and are comfortable. She can speak with them in many different ways and levels. This energy is transmitted all around her and to others. They can have a great upliftment of energy in their own psyche and their own awareness. Question: what should someone expect from a channeling session? They can accept a great change in their own deep understanding and have an experience of their soul's purpose. We like that answer the best. This is an upliftment on the level of appreciation of one's own experiences with the relationship between daily life and living their greatest and highest sense of purpose on the level of their soul. If soul is a problem word for some, we can go beyond that, although everyone has a soul and has the deepest assuredness of who they are inside, even when it can't be expressed. This one is here to help people appreciate and express their purpose more clearly on that soul level. That's very, very important to the process of awakening. We're being very careful about the word awakening so people don't think wrong about this one word. By awakening, we mean the soul's ability to completely and fully appreciate its reasons, purpose, and energy. It is occurring in many unseen, unknown, and unpredictable aspects. This energy is enlivening if you don't want to use the word awake, although We love the word awake. It has the ability to awaken and integrate that person's soul signature, that person's soul, unique energy signature, and purpose. Thank you for listening to the transmissions of Pleiadian Great Light Channel. Check out the links below for more information, and thank you for subscribing.